News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I am Renu Kataria and with me is Abhishek.
Today, we will be discussing about some vacancies in National Horticulture Board, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, National Centre for Financial Education, Staff Selection Commission, Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Controller of Certifying Authorities, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and Bureau of Police Research and Development, Ministry of Home Affairs. But before that, let's listen to an interview that was taken by AIR correspondent Pragya Devra.
Today, let's talk about civil engineering, what all it includes, and what are the kinds of job opportunities available in this field. For this, we have with us Professor S.K. Ghosh, Head, Civil Engineering Department from IIT Roorkee. Professor, could you explain to us what all does civil engineering encompass and what are the kinds of job opportunities that are available for a person in this field?
Civil engineering is the mother of all the engineering which was there. Anything that we construct on the surface of the earth is done by civil engineers. Whether it be a road or it be a bridge or laying out railway lines, everything is done by the civil engineer. So the civil engineer is one person who is involved in the total development of a particular country or a particular place which is there. Now coming to the opportunities of this particular branch in terms of placement, well, this particular branch is an evergreen branch, and over the period of time what has been observed that even when there was a slump, the employment opportunities never went down for civil engineers. With the technological advances taking over, earlier they would do the planning on paper. Now they have moved over from the paper onto a digital environment. You can design, you can provide the layout of all the civil engineering structures on a computer screens. So nowadays when I look at the employment opportunities, with the sort of infrastructural development which the government has planned, and that the infrastructure facilities that we need to have to serve the country, the civil engineer is never out of job. Whether it is on the field, whether it is inside the comfort of an AC room to do the planning or the monitoring, the civil engineer has a very important role to play. And what I would say as of now, that market for civil engineers are always very strong, very worthwhile. Sometimes it may be possible that the money that one may be getting in terms of the salary packages may not appear to be very lucrative, but then the satisfaction of building up our own country, I think probably that component can never be evaluated in terms of money. So this is what I would like to emphasize to young people who are now entering into the domains of engineering, that when you come to a civil engineering, it is really very exciting in the sense because it tries to take into consideration all other engineerings which are there. What are their needs? What are their requirements? What are their layout which is required?
So, Professor, if someone is interested in civil engineering, how can they pursue it?
For any engineering program that you want to have, we nowadays have JEE, which is conducted at the national level. And this allows the windows for various engineering institutes over the country. By and large, all state universities, the National Institute of Technology, IITs, countrywide, they all take from the JEE which is there. A part of it, those who qualify JEE, they go on to the advanced, and this is the window for the IITs. Along with this, all candidates who have come up in JEE, they can go through NITs and other state government institutions. Many of the private institutions, they do also take from the JEE, but some have their own entrance exams. So these are the avenues through which one can enter into civil engineering.
Thank you, Professor, for giving us an overview about the field of civil engineering and telling to us how fundamental it is for the development of a country and that it has a very bright future ahead.
Thank you.
Now, let's move to the next segment where we tell you about some of the recruitment vacancies that have been advertised and matters connected to it. Applications are invited from eligible candidates for engagement of one consultant on contractual basis in National Horticulture Board, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare to assist the board in personal and establishment matters. The application should reach by post in National Horticulture Board or by email at nhbpersonnel @gmail.com within 15 days from the date of publication of this advertisement in the Employment News. Detailed term of reference is available at the website www.nhb.gov.in.
National Centre for Financial Education NCFE is a Section 8 not-for-profit company promoted by Reserve Bank of India RBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India SEBI, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India IRDAI and Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority PFRDA. The vision of National Centre for Financial Education is to make India financially aware and empowered. Their mission is to undertake massive financial education campaign to help people manage money more effectively to achieve financial well-being by accessing appropriate financial products and services through regulated entities with fair and transparent machinery for consumer protection and grievance redressal. National Centre for Financial Education is recruiting for the following full-time posts: 1 post of Senior Manager, 1 post of Manager IT, 1 post of Manager Program. The place of posting would be NISM Bhavan, Vashi, Navi Mumbai. The online application link with the deadlines to apply will be available on the National Centre for Financial Education website www.ncfe.org.in tentatively from 5th October 2020. For more details on the recruitment process and the eligibility criteria, please visit www.ncfe.org.in. Tentative date of start of registration is 5th October 2020. Tentative date of close of registration is 31st October 2020.
Staff Selection Commission, Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Department of Personnel and Training will hold the Stenographer Grade C and D Examination 2020 in the computer-based mode in different ministries, departments of Government of India and their attached and subordinate offices. For further details about the recruitment, please refer to the detailed notice of the examination uploaded on the website of the Commission, that is ssc.nic.in on 10th October 2020. Corrigendum addendum notice, if any, with respect to the aforesaid examination will be issued on the said website only.
It is proposed to fill up 2 vacant posts of Personal Assistant PA in the Office of the Controller of Certifying Authorities, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, initially on deputation basis for a period of 2 years. The detail of the post, eligibility criteria, proforma, etc. is available on website of the Office of CCA, www.cca.gov.in. Applications should reach the concerned person within 45 days from the date of publication of this advertisement.
Next is a corrigendum from Bureau of Police Research and Development, Ministry of Home Affairs, with reference to the employment notice dated 26 September 2020 for filling up 1 post of Director/Principal in the Central Detective Training Institute, Jaipur, under Bureau of Police Research and Development cadre on deputation basis. The number of vacant posts of Director/Principal CDTIs may please be read as 2, that is Jaipur 1 and Kolkata 1 instead of 1. All other contents will remain unchanged. Recruitment rules for all the posts advertised may please be seen at the link Administration Recruitment Rules containing the eligibility criteria on the Bureau of Police Research and Development website, that is www.bprd.nic.in.
Information about these vacancies has been published in Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for Information in English, Rozgar Samachar for Information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for Information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, every week on Saturday.
And with this, we come to the end of this program. We will meet again tomorrow at 4:20 p.m.
You were listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on a mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email opinion about this program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com with Employment News as subject.